Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris's here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Here again for another Doctor Who episode. This is The Keys of Marinus, the Velvet Web, I believe it's called. Enjoyed the first episode. Very introductory. I'm really interested to see how it goes on. Yeah, got a coffee. Have that with me. I'm hoping to get Stargate first and Buffy done today, hopefully, because I am running a bit behind schedule on my recording, which I'm really hoping to avoid, but we are having a lot of work done here in the house. Yeah, let's just get straight into it.
I can't imagine why Barbara left of her own free will.
No, surely she'd wait for us.
Of course she would.
No, it seems there's only one conclusion. Whatever it is lives behind that door must have taken her by force.
Well, let's get inside.
No. Don't let us be precipitous.
Doctor, there's blood on this strap. That means she's hurt. Maybe badly. We can't argue now.
It's really nice seeing Ian and his protective... What the...
Materials I wanted for my robe.
It's almost enough.
I'd be quite suspicious about people giving me really nice stuff without a price.
Hey, I'm stuck. What's the matter? Don't you like it?
No, I've just realized nobody's shown me the menu.
You've got everything here.
Truffles? I do believe they're truffles. Well.
Go on, Ian. Have one.
No. See, I don't know the price yet.
Smart.
Guests here.
You've met the host, have you?
Yes, I have. And his manners are perfect.
So is his kitchen. Delicious.
Hey, we've got a visitor.
This is where we pay the bill.
Oh, relax, Ian. Earth standards. You just can't.
No. Certainly very different here. You notice that man's eyes?
Well, what about them?
He didn't blink once.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
I wonder if he didn't, or if they're just sort of
Look, try to get some sleep. You'll feel differently. in the morning.
expecting that you didn't notice. Because I didn't.
Suppose it could be worse.
That's creepy. I like the sound effect that they're the music that they're putting in the background.
Come on now, get a hold of yourself.
Okay, so the thing on the forehead sort of is a bit like a perception filter.
Please. Try to see the truth.
Don't be afraid. Look. Look, they broke in my dress.
It's dirty. Dirty rags.
Absolutely.
Barbara, these people are very kind to us. They've given us everything.
They've given you nothing.
That's really...
What they've done to you. Or why it hasn't worked on me.
This is really cool.
But I must find a way to show you. I must before it's too late.
Ah, here comes Altos. Now, perhaps he can convince you.
He knows it's failed on me.
What's the matter? Aren't you feeling well? Let me take you to our physicians.
No. No.
Please, I only want to help you.
No, you don't.
No!
Barbara! Please, don't concern yourself. She's overwrought. I'll deal with it. You stay here.
I'd go after her. It's a bit blind not to see her, or not very competent anyway.
They really can do it, eh? They can give you anything you
That's
ask for.
that's pretty cool that they're seeing just sort of what they want to see, rather than what's actually there. Nothing, practically.
Where did you get this? It's mine. I don't want to take it away from you. I just want to know where...
In the world, no single mechanical device could reproduce its mobility and dexterity.
No, not so sure about that.
No, you have seen the truth of our city. It is beyond our power to erase this from your memory. You must be destroyed. Kill her. Kill her.
Ian!
Kill her.
Ian!
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
Oh, that could still be considered as murder, though. Although, I suppose it's self-defense.
Barbara! Barbara!
It's all right, Ian. It's all right now.
Of you. From anyone else, for that matter?
Well, we must presume something has happened to your friend Ephraim.
It may just be that he couldn't reach the key. It lies somewhere in the city of Marinus.
Ah, yes, the place you mentioned, yes, the highly civilized society.
Highly
Yes,
civilized.
I decided to adopt his plan.
What? You mean code 2 jumps ahead and try and find the 4th key?
Yes, precisely. I shall try and find out what's happened to your friend Ephraim. If he's alive, make contact and then we can all meet again.
Do you know how to adjust the dial, Grandfather?
Yes, Altos has shown me how to adjust just mine.
Yours? Well, aren't I coming?
No, I think it better if you travel with the main party, child.
But I want to go with you.
Yes, I know, Susan, but don't you see it's better if we split our forces?
It'll be interesting, because I have a feeling each episode will be a different story.
Well looked after.
Sort of like an arc within a story.
And I think it's the best and speediest way, really.
All right. Won't be for long, though, will it?
I was wondering if we should fix the time to meet.
Say 5 days.
Yes. That's not a bad idea. Perhaps you better give us another 2, just in case of possible delays.
Hope everything won't be as bad as this place.
No, I hope not. Put these on, please.
Something tells me it will be.
Well, goodbye, Doctor, and take care of yourself.
Oh, of course I will, and you'll see that you take good care of Susan.
Yes, we will.
Well, I'm ready.
So am I. I wish you well, Doctor.
Thank you, my dear. Now, off you go.
Goodbye, Grandfather.
Goodbye, my child.
Susan! She should have waited for
Now,
us.
quickly, you must go and follow her.
Creepy sound. The Screaming Jungle. Okay, so that was Doctor Who, The Velvet Web, episode 2 of The Keys of Marinus. A really interesting episode. It was really good. Let's just break it down though. We started off with some sort of flashing light hitting the Doctor, Ian, and Susan. We then find sort of Barbara, sort of a bit like a very important VIP, dressed up, all like that. We see them, the people of this town sort of offering them everything they want. I was very curious about the bill and, how rich do you have to be, same as Ian. Very suspicious about how much it would cost. And, the price of having anything you want, is that like, do you sell your soul, basically, to have anything you want? Sort of have here Susan wanting a dress. And yeah, this sort of stays the same. It's all the whole talking. How nice it is. The Doctor wants a laboratory with every known piece of equipment, and they said he'll get it. Here they go to sleep, sort of. This is where, they have the discs put on their head for the brainwashing. Barbara ends up sort of waking up, and the disc falls off her head. She's then subdued by that same light that we saw at the beginning of the episode. Here we have, the Doctor, Susan, and Ian having breakfast. Then they wake up Barbara, but Barbara very much notices that it's not as luxurious as it appears. I'm really glad they did this, how it actually looks, and how it looks from the perspective of the Doctor, Ian, and Susan. We find out that sort of Susan, the clothes are nothing more than basically rags. Then we have Altos come in, who knows that the brainwashing hasn't worked on her, and Barbara runs away. Altos chases after her. I would have thought Ian or the Doctor would have gone, or both would have gone after her. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with the brainwashing, or it's just they left it to Altos. Here we find the true rulers of this city. Very much, here's Sabita, she's thrown in the prison cell because of her failure. Barbara sort of recognizes that she has a key, around her neck. I think that's a key, a micro key. And sort of asks about Arbitan. We sort of find out that she's Arbitan's daughter. Yeah, this was really interesting. It's sort of, this is supposed to be this whole big laboratory, which I wish we would have got to see both views. In this case, we sort of just got to see what it really looks like and that there's nothing there. I guess it would have been really hard, required a lot of computer effects or whatever sort of model effects they did back then. Here it's very much more about Arbitan, who he is, Then this section here is very much about telling, Altos of, the roles they're going to play in the city. Sabitha's having some real issues trying to beat the brainwashing. Altos then sort of, captures Barbara, but Sabitha actually knocks him over the head with a chair, which would have hurt like hell. Barbara escapes. Then she comes across Ian, which he's been completely brainwashed, and takes Barbara in to see the True Masters, who are just basically giant brains with eyes. Then we have Barbara sort of break free of Ian, who was trying to strangle her to death. And she very much manages to destroy or kill these brain creatures. Then you have the people that were brainwashed burning down the city. We also find out that the Doctor has decided to initiate a plan of going 2 jumps ahead. It will be really interesting to see if the Doctor isn't in an episode. Because we've had Doctor Light stories in New Who, but I don't think we've ever had a Doctor absent episode. Very much the Doctor is actually adopting his friend's plan, Ephred, I believe. And Susan wanted to go with the Doctor, but he said no. So Susan then basically just very much, we have here her running off ahead of the others so she doesn't have to say goodbye. And then some sort of strange noise that's causing her pain. Then we have the end, and the next episode, the Screaming Jungle. Okay, so that was Doctor Who, the Velvet Web episode of The Keys of Marinus. Good episode. I think that's all for now. Full reactions, uncut, unedited, are available on Patreon, listed in the description below, as well as my Twitter account. And of course, I'll be interested to know whether you think I should start a Facebook account. For instance, if you'd prefer that over, say, a Twitter. Just let me know your thoughts on the discussion boards or in the comment below. And I will see you next time. Bye.